See, and you know what time it is. It's WTP Live Time. What is going on? I just seen Birdman's comment with the eyes pop up. What's up, dude? How are you doing, man? I'm glad to see you in here. So, as you guys can see, there is no Beard of Doom today. Doom! If you're watching this, ah! Yeah, Doom, he had an appointment to make, he had a mechanic's appointment with his car, so he wasn't able to make it here today. And, it's all good, though. You know, we'll survive. I got my dog bitching about nothing in the back, and he's going to make me mad. I'm going to go kick him in his ass. Yeah. What's going on? How are you doing? What are you carrying today? Put it in the comments section. Tell me what you're carrying. Today's carry for me will be the Concept Main Street with the crossbar lock. This, the Bradford Guardian 3 drop point. And where is it at? Here it is, right here. I'm going a little heavy. What's up, Drizzy? It says, what time zone are you in? I am in the Eastern time zone. It is currently 11:35 here right now. And the Vosti Nightshade with that pretty much mirror polish finish right there. It's like, I mean, I almost want to call it a full mirror, but it's just very close. Crispy, what's up, dude? What's going on? Hit that like button, y'all. Let's get these likes up. Let's get this algorithm happy. What are you guys drinking this morning? Put your carry in the comment section. You know I'm drinking that Monster. You know I am. So does anybody here own a own one of these Concept Main Streets? Solid feeling knife. I mean, it feels like it could be a hard working knife for sure. The case, medium Stockman with orange peel, jigged bone, and arrowhead badge, and a what slip? Let me look here. I'm gonna try to pull this up on the TV so I can read the comments just a little bit more easier. Yeah, Doom wasn't able to make it today, unfortunately, but it's okay. As long as he's okay, that's all that matters. And he is good to go. The GOM duties. Okay, so is he talking about from Duty's Daggers? Like Duty from Duty's Daggers? Is that who you were talking about? Speaking of Duty's Daggers, he does some really good content for real. He definitely does good content. I really like to watch his cut test. That's like one of my favorite things to watch with him. Because, you know, honestly, I don't do my cut test on B Shady, what's up? That's right. Okay, hell, also he makes slips, huh? That's awesome. Hell yeah, man. I need to go over his channel a little bit more often. It's like my my YouTube's weird how the algorithm works with me, because it doesn't always send me everybody who I watches content. You know how it recommends videos? It just doesn't recommend a whole lot of different channels that I'm subscribed to and that I enjoy watching and that I watch regularly. It's so weird. I don't know what's up with this YouTube algorithm. It's a hard one to learn. But he does some really good cut tests, and I don't do my cut test on video. I do my hard use demonstrations on video, but I just don't do the cut testing on video. That's something I need to start doing more, is putting that on video and uploading it, because I feel like I haven't gotten it down to. So I don't do any editing, which is cool and all, and you don't have to edit to do a cut test. But if you're taking and you're cutting a whole bunch of rope and you're just doing slice after slice after slice after slice and cutting and cutting and cutting, I feel like people are gonna want to like just roll out because they're gonna get bored. You just saw comments you left on Sorts of Mine months ago. I know, right, dude? That's what's so crazy. When I first started YouTube, I was telling my family members, watch my videos, hit the like button and say something in the comment section. Just say anything. Well, I got on. I'm like, y'all don't watch my stuff. Y'all didn't watch that video. How do you know that? I was just kind of giving them a hard time, and I really didn't think that they did. Well, shoot, come to find out, like 5 months later, I got the comments. Crazy stuff. It like popped up out of nowhere. I was like, dang, like 8 or 10 from each of them. I was like, wow, that is What a weird deal that is right there. Okay, so if you just came in here, put your carry in the comments section. I'm very curious to know what you're carrying. Yeah. So if obviously, since people are new, Doom wasn't able to make it here today. Unfortunately, he had an appointment for a mechanic's something to do with his car, which that's important. You got to keep the cars up and running good, you know. So hey, I fully understand it. I ain't mad at him. Okay, so back to the talk about cut testing. I just don't want people to lose me and to feel like, dang, all he's doing is just cutting. I guess I could talk while I'm doing it a whole lot. What's up, Greg? How you doing, man? Glad to see you in here. Fist bump. He says you're on the treadmill. Hell yeah, Randy. What's up, dude? He says, thanks for the shout out, brother. Made it to 806 subs. I had to run to physical therapy, but wanted to say thanks. Carrying the Queen Jumbo Trapper, by the way. Hell yeah, Randy. Bow, that's what I'm talking about. Randy with the over 800 now. Greg said, what's up? You know. This is awesome, man. I know most of you guys know this, but when you see me staring over here, it's because I have a TV over here, and I can actually see the comments easier. It just works a little bit better. Hell yeah. So if any of y'all aren't subscribed to Randy, go check out Randy's WSG. That just what you see right there on screen. That's the title of his YouTube channel. Go check him out, subscribe. Hell yeah, let's keep building. We like to build each other up here in this community. It's awesome. It's just what we do here. That's why I'm so proud to be a part of the community like this. You don't see a whole lot of hating, a whole lot of jealousy or envy or people doing like funny stuff. I know no matter what community you're in, you will always have slight things that go on, but this is a solid community. Excuse me, I'm sorry guys, I got like hiccups or something. So B Shady just said, doing the work thing. 1 second. It's all good, man, you know. Hey, you showed up and said, hey, you did your part. You hit the like button. You commented, dude. I really appreciate you. You know I do. And by the way, me and you, we're going to have to do us a live together here. Yeah, that's it. We need to do that. We're doing that, B Shady. So if anybody wants to see B Shady go live, just put yes in the comment section. Because we're going to make that happen. We're going to have to schedule us a day. We're going to talk on Instagram. And we're going to schedule us a day and make that happen. Yes, congratulations, Randy. Okay, we got one yes in the chat. Greg said yes. Greg said yes to a B Shady and WTP Live. Hell yeah, y'all. What y'all smoking on today? Talk to me now. I gave the rest of my peanut butter breath to a buddy of mine last night who ran out. And I got a little bit of, I have no clue. Let me smell it. It might be still be some peanut butter breath. That's peanut butter breath. 7 days a week. That's definitely peanut butter breath. Oh, that's funny. So I just love legal marijuana. Marijuana, I said it all proper. Like, oh, you got the, dude. Sour Diesel, the original Sour Diesel, not the Sour Diesel Island Sticky song or all that. You haven't been on a live in a long while, B Shady, and you would be a blast to watch. You ain't been on, so you do lives, Greg? You've been live? That's awesome. B Shady is awesome too, man. I think me and him are gonna vibe real well. We'll click good together. He's a solid dude, and we just vibe, dude. And he's a juggalo. I better not say it too loud, mess around and get us flagged in the system. Said it like a narc. I did, right? I said it like I was gonna like what the fuck? You don't smoke anything. Hey, nothing wrong with that at all, dude. Nothing wrong with that at all. T-Fetch, what is up? How's it going? Yeah, there's nothing wrong with not smoking. There's nothing wrong with it at all. Mike Reese is in the house, y'all. Mike Reese has made his self-known. What's up? 11 people up in here. What is up, y'all? Hey, look, every time I do this, I just get excited to see everybody. T. Drew and Crispy said, whoa, we got PBK to the G in the house, y'all. You see what time it is. He says, got the mint cookies. Hell yeah. That's right. Absolutely. Smoke them down. Joe Isabella. Come on, dude. We got Joe in here, too. See, this live's getting better and better. Everybody's here. That's what I'm talking about. Greg said, only like 3 times with Maddie and Outdoors channel as a guest for fun. This is be back. Okay, cool. Hell yeah, dude. You know, I'll be right here for a little while. So look, everybody already knows who Joe is, but if you don't know who Joe is, that's an awesome dude. He's a very, very talented, very creative guy. And Doom is actually finally sending me my Joe Isabella coin. Speaking of Doom, if you're watching this, made me wait all this time for my Joe Isabella coin. I can't wait to get it. Hell yeah. I got a, Rocky said he's got a crawler in the pocket. That's a crawler. Is it a crawler? What's a crawler? A growler? No smoke, no problem, right, B Shady? There's no problem at all. You know, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Some people just don't like to smoke. You know, the funny thing is now is I might smoke once a day. I know it probably looks like you would think I smoke a whole lot, but yesterday I smoked a total of 3 times. And it was 3 hits, 2 hits, and 2 hits. And I don't smoke much anymore. The way I used to do it for real, Arcane Growler, hell yeah. Crawler, my fault, hell yeah. That's fire. Anything Arcane, freaking fire, man. I have to get me a freaking Arcane. Shit, I forgot what I was just saying. So I went from, yeah, it sure is. I bet it is a badass knife. I went from smoking like 3 to 5 to 7 blunts a day, and I realized if I didn't have that blunt, I stopped smoking cigarettes years ago. But the blunt, every time you crack a blunt and you roll it, you're still smoking nicotine, because there's nicotine in that blunt, in the paper and the leaf, whatever you're smoking, it's sprayed down with nicotine. Trust me. Well, Joe said, okay. So I found myself being addicted to smoking the nicotine in the blunt. So I would have to smoke it when I woke up. I had to smoke. After I ate, I had to smoke. After I did certain tasks, or before I did the tasks, I had to smoke. Before I did videos, I had to smoke. Before I would start doing job sites, and I mean, it was like constantly having to smoke. And I slowly got myself off the yeah, right. And I got myself to stop smoking the blunts because I figured, let me find out if that's what my real issue is. So I stopped smoking them. I knew it was, because I knew what it was like to need nicotine in your system, and it's exactly what it was. It was for the nicotine. And also, by the way, the papers. Don't think them papers don't have something addictive in it. They have to. Trust me on that, guys. Because I know people who don't even smoke cigarettes, but who are full-blown addicted to smoking joints, the papers. Because whenever you smoke a bowl with them or a bong, the EDC for fun. We got Dennis in the house. Nicotine is 17 times more addictive than smack. Good God, I guess you just don't withdraw from the nicotine like that, huh? That's odd. That's half of the battle. Quitting is dropping the habits, and I mean, hell yeah, right? That's right, yeah. So who's Bubba Fett? Am I missing somebody? B Shay said, same for me, fam. Just with J's. Papers only, unless I'm off work and have no plans, which having $3, I smoke a little. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Damn right. You smoke, you know what I mean? Go hit your little smoke session between this and that. Dip off real quick and go burn one down. Ha ha ha. Carco, what is up? He's got that mwah type of hell yeah. But so, and I stopped smoking blunts altogether. And now I just smoke bowls, or I'll hit a bong or something every once in a while. Yeah, that's right. Everybody's saying hey to Carco. That's cool as hell, man. So, I really didn't have any topics to talk about today. So it's kind of just going to be like your standard, what's the point? Floyd, what's up, dude? So look, I feel like me waiting a little things were so busy, you know. I do things. I was helping my niece and my nephew, and I did a whole bunch of things, and I took care of some things I needed to take care of for a while. That's why I'm so late getting to the live, which it worked out good. because Floyd's here now, and usually he doesn't make it until late, and it's getting ready to end, so it's awesome. So Shady said, I started vaping the herbs, and man, I know vapes aren't good, but damn, I know it is. It really is. It's a game changer, and I still have one of them carts, and I just don't smoke it because the way it hurts my lungs, it's incredible. Oh man, them things hurt so bad. I mean, you want to talk about a burning sensation in your throat, and it lasts for hours. It'll be 3-4 hours later after taking 2 hits, 3 hits, just straight burning. Floyd said, good morning to all you good people. That's right. Floyd is a serious freaking brother, man. That right there is a solid dude. Trust and believe me, that guys, he is. Just like Peterbilt Knife Guy, just like B Shady, just like all of you, honestly. If you want the truth, all of y'all are awesome, man. Everybody is. This is like a solid group of dudes. It's really cool. Birdman said, sup Crispy and Joe? Hell yeah. So Floyd just got another bailout, and this bailout is the aluminum bailout with M4 steel. Hell to the yeah. Does anybody in here have one of the Benchmade bailouts? If you do, what's the material and blade steel on it? Crispy said he never smoked until he turned 55. Hey, dude, there's nothing wrong with that at all. You know, it's funny because I had an older lady in her 60s. I'm at the dispensary, and she's there for her first time. She has no idea what she's doing. She's never smoked weed in her life. So I'm just sitting there kicking it with her, talking to her, telling her what's up. And it was pretty cool, you know. And I recommended her some lower concentration of THC. She got some edibles, and she got some flour. And what she got was like 15 to 17%. And that's something nice and mellow for somebody who's just starting out. But so let's see here. Yeah, I know, right, Rocky? It's awesome though, right? If that's what helps, if that's what makes your day go by a little bit better, if that's what eases the tension in your mind, if that's what you feel is what makes you comfortable, and that's what makes you happy, and it's not hurting you and it's not hurting anybody, have at it. You know what I mean? It's good for you. I can't believe there's states that still don't have it fully legalized, recreational. I'm blown away by that. Why? So I was talking, last night I was with Matisfaction, Said Steve, and Sharif. And I was with them at their live. Yeah, right? You guys make our days go by easier too, man. You guys are all awesome, for real. It said Rocky did 22 years in the Army and 15 years in a hospital as sterile technician. Good Lord, dude. That's why, huh? You just couldn't, huh? That's awesome, man. You really put some work in. Hell yeah, man. I appreciate you for all that work you put in, man. 22 years in the Army, man. I really appreciate that fist bump. Oh, but look who we got in here. We got NFK20 in the house. Go subscribe to him if you ain't subscribed to him. You know what time it is. Let me read this comment. So, B Shady said, Crispy, first rip I took, I was 11. Dad left the footer loaded, and I sparked that B, and man, I told Mom I was sick and stayed my ass home. Still reminisce to this day about it. Yeah, that's what I like to hear. I guess I should go ahead and give you my first smoking session story. 10 years old. Check this out right here. 10 years old. Me and a friend of mine. He's like my best friend. We were over at his house, and his older brother was home. And his older brother is he was like in and out of juvenile institutions and stuff, and he was like a rough dude. So we walk into the kitchen, and he's got the weed on the kitchen counter, and he's got stems here and seeds here. Yeah, that's right, stems and seeds, pile of stems and seeds. You know, that was some old, like, straight Mexican brick, some straight Arizona swag, you know, like, that brick weed, that Bobby Brown, that bush weed. So, yeah, I know y'all smoking weed, and, you know, you hear that pop, and it's too late because you already inhaled it, and now you got this fucking seed in your lungs. Popping seeds and shit. Well, his brother, we went around to the side of the house into the laundry room side, Yes, thanks for your service. That's right, man. Be shady. That is 100% right. My hat is off to you. Seriously. So he said his older brother was like, y'all are gonna watch out for me, but before you watch out, come in. So I walked in this little, it was on the side of the house. It looks like a little shed, like he would put some shovels and some things in there. It was like 8 foot wide by about 5 foot, so it was big enough. It had washer and dryer in there and a sink. So he's got this bowl packed up, and he puts it to my mouth, like I'm just standing there, and he just like holds it to my mouth and lights it and goes, inhale or I'm hitting you. And I'm like, damn it, he's gonna beat me up, because he's already done beat me up about 20 times before that. I'm 10 years old now, and he's like 16. Let me tell you what, I hit that thing as absolutely hard as I could and coughed and coughed, and then he was like, now I need you to go watch out for me. B Shady said got his ass beat for going to his dad's room, not for smoking. Ha! Yeah, that's right. Steve Wilkins and Wallace is in the house. What's the deal? What's up? So I'm so stoned out of my mind. I'm stoned completely out of my mind, and I'm watching out for people coming. Now I got to get on my bike, and now I got to ride my bike on this back ass road down these hills and shit to get back to my house. And I was too scared to go in the house because I knew somebody was gonna know something was wrong with me, because it was clearly obvious I was shit-faced retarded, not drunk. It was shit-faced retarded, just stupid. But yeah, that was my first time smoking, like, and it wasn't even like a choice that I had, no matter. It's like I was forced. It's funny. Yep, that's some good stuff. Memories, the memories. See, Shady done brought up some memories. Now you know what? I'm just gonna continue to call you Shady because that's like your screen name, and people probably know you so much by that. But I don't even remember your freaking the nickname or your actual name. I don't remember anybody's. I remember Dennis's. I made it a point to remember Dennis's. And Peterbilt Knife Guys, and Doom, and Broke Ass Knives. I know his name, Cole. That's about it. Of course, I know Maddie and Steve and Sharif, but as far as everybody else in the channel, I don't know really many names for real, to be totally honest with you. I just know screen names. It's all good. Hey, Dennis, yeah, dude, you know. Dude, you know what's crazy is when I first started doing the channel, so see, the name always is confusing. I know, right? Joe's name is so confusing. When I first started the whole YouTube thing, I used to watch Dennis's EDC for fun, and if you're not subscribed to him, trust me, go subscribe to him. He's awesome. Smart, good knives, good content, solid dude, good vibes. Can't go wrong with his channel. So I forget what video it was. It was the first one I saw. But I was like, yeah, I'm gonna subscribe to this guy right here because he's all right, and it was a good choice because it's been a solid channel since. Crispy is amazing human. If you haven't heard any of his story, check his episode of Mental Health Mondays. Okay, hell yeah, dude. So if anybody seen that pop up or heard me, go check it out and see what's up. I didn't know Crispy was on a Mental Health Monday. Hell yeah. It's good stuff. I mean, chances are I've probably seen it because I haven't missed a whole lot of them, but I've seen more than I've missed by far. And, yeah. Hell yeah, y'all. Go check that out. Crispy, you are awesome. For real. Everybody in this chat, man. You guys are all solid dudes. I was telling Steve last night after the live ended. I was telling him like the group of guys, and you guys are part of this group too. I said the group of guys, and them included, y'all are just amazing. It's like you guys build each other up. You guys, I already said this, you know, a couple times already, but it's like a brotherhood without having to be part of a gang, because you know, like I've been around like a lot of gang stuff and a whole bunch of this and a whole bunch of that, and it's a brotherhood that I wanted, but it's not the brotherhood that I wanted. You know, you get what I'm saying? I wanted the brotherhood, I just didn't want to be part of that brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? She said, Shady said, it's newer tag. Lots of people calls me Shady. I'm cool with it. My friends and family call me B as my real name is. Oh, cool. Hell yeah. Bow. So, Shady it is. And we're going to keep it that way. Shady it is. I got a buddy of mine named Shady, too. Life has tossed a few curveballs. Yeah, life will toss some curveballs right your way. You're going to see it coming this way. Next thing you know, it pops you right in the eye. Bow. Yeah, Knife Fam. That's right. It's Knife Fam, y'all. Steve Wallace. Yeah, that's right. This is awesome. So, put in the comments how much you guys are carrying. There's triple the amount of people who were in here the last time I said that. Knife Fam. That's for real, dude. That is for real, man. It's crazy how something like this, it's a freaking knife, brings people together. And, like, we take this knife that we have in common. Our love for these here little knives. Some are big, some are small, some are gigantic. You know, ask Peterbilt Knife Guy. He's got some freaking chunkers, some straight chopping machines. And next thing you know, we got a freaking friendship with people we've never met. It's just, it's cool, man. So, gotta learn to hit the curve. You do. You gotta learn to hit the curve. You do. Because I'll tell you what, they're gonna come your way. You're going to get some curveballs, and some of them are going to come in a little faster than others, and some are going to hit you where it hurts, but you just got to keep on pushing, dude. Life is, I've seen some serious ups and downs. Christy said he's been sent down to the farm league a few times. I don't know what that means, but yeah. Oh, Dennis just said, O-Knife. Borzig, what the hell is that thing? O-Knife Borzig. I wish that I could pull up stuff like Doom, man. That's another. There's a million reasons to why I love having Doom in front of me on the other side of this. You know, not only just his vibes and his personality and who he is, but his ability to pull shit up. I can't do it. Drizzy said his real name is Drizzy Jr. His father was Drizzy Sr. That's right. If that's for real, that's awesome. So we got Big Joe in the house, y'all. We got Big Joe in the house. So, Shady said, I wish we could post pics in chat. I mean, we can, can't we? Oh, you're talking about like right here, like this? Or like during the stream? Yeah, I wish too. Floyd said that $600 bailout just hit Blade HQ. That's a lot of money. So go check that out, guys. I haven't seen it. Floyd told me last night was what he just said, that they have a $600 bailout. It's titanium. Floyd, you know what steel it is? But it's $600. This thing better be freaking Dama steel with Timascus inlays, Timascus clip, back spacer, freaking barrel spacers. It better be. Joe said he's got the Frag Cormorant 20 CV, the Tucson TS4, 247 Fixie. I need to look that up. Excuse me. And the Boker USB out the front. Huh. I need to check out these Tucsons. I do have a Tucson on the way, though. I do, so that's awesome. Dennis said it's really thin front flipper only. Gift from Alpha Romeo 15. Okay, so the steel to the $600 bailout's M4. Man, that's a lot of money, y'all, for a bailout. Is it automatic or something? We know it ain't automatic. So $300 more for two. Isn't that outrageous, y'all? Come on now. I get it that it's American made. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get that you guys sell your knives to our soldiers. I get that. I get that you guys sell it to our officers and first responders and all this stuff. I get it. But the price, I just can't. I can't. That's too much money. Take it easy, man. Stay safe, you know. Yeah, Benchmade. Dude, see, Benchmade has awesome knives. Freaking awesome. Awesome knives. Awesome. But the prices, that's it. The prices, that's the only problem. Their customer service is supposed to be excellent. From what I've heard, it is top notch. And I've owned so far, 2 Benchmades, that's it. But I've handled so many of them. So many of them. You know, I go to Edgeworks. Oh yeah, speaking of, I need to shout out Edgeworks real quick. So Edgeworks Knife and Supply, that's my local knife shop. Sean, the owner, he just finished uploading an entirely new website. It's edgeworksonline.com. I'm going to link it in the description after this is over with. There's no link for it in the description right now. But he got a new site that got put up, and it's like worlds better than the old site. It's so much better than the old site. It's got like that new, like, more high-tech feel where the screen rolls in front of you, like the top portion of it, and all that good stuff, you know. Timbo 437, what's up, dude? Yeah, this is the Bark River Man right there, dude. Let me tell y'all what, that's the Bark River Man. Hell to the yeah. He's got this Bark River. It's like, it's discontinued, but honestly, the blade shape is almost kind of similar to this in a way. It's kind of clip pointy, but it has a really deep fuller that runs in it. Oh man, it is so serious. It's freaking amazing. Timbo, what's the name of that Bark River? It was the bottom one on the picture you sent me, the one that I asked you the name of. That thing is sweet, dude. Oh man, me and Peterbilt Knife Guy, we talk all the time, like all the time. And he wants a Bark River, I want a Bark River. I was that close to having a Gameskeeper, that close. And I actually had it on layaway at a pawn shop, but I let the layaway go. I had the Gameskeeper and a Medford Praetorian on layaway. Mash V1 reverse tux, excellent. Kaiser Original XL and gunmetal gray, excellent. Black micarta black wash bladed microburst. Cubist, or however you say that, Vanish, Sog Power Print, Fidget Boy, red and lime green. Hell yeah. I don't know about most of that. Fucking right. He said it's called the Canoe. Yeah, the Canoe. I think that's what you said. Yeah. Look, so if you guys have the ability to hop on a phone, matter of fact, I have a phone right here. It's not hooked up or anything. Let me look at this right here real quick. I'm going to look that up, and I'm going to show you guys what it looks like just so you guys can see that real quick. Now, in the future, guys, I will have multiple cameras set up. I have a camera set up so you can see me, a camera set up so you can see my table, and so that I can access the computer and I can bring up stuff that Doom does. You know how when he's live, you know, he just, Dopey, what's up, dude? Double fist bump. We got Dopey in the house. He said, what's up, fellas? Just went on lunch so we can listen in for a bit. Dude, we really appreciate you. You know what I mean? Go ahead and stab the like button. You know. Bark River Canoe. I don't even know what I was just talking about, to be honest with you guys. That's how my brain... Oh, yeah, talking about the camera. So eventually I'll have it so I can show you guys what's going on. Pull up websites. Pull up pictures through my phone. Gotta run, y'all. Have a great one. Dude, I really appreciate you, and so does everybody else. Appreciate you, Joe, for showing up. Dude, it's awesome. Stay safe, man, and you know what it is. Keep them good vibes going, dude. So, see, I try to keep the vibes as high as possible. Scott B, what's up, man? I try to keep them as high as possible because my whole life I lived trying to be as hard as I could, as tough as I could. I didn't want anybody to see my feelings and emotions. The only feelings and emotions that I would show were anger, and I lived a different lifestyle. So now I try to change the way that I talk. I try not to cuss as much as I used to. I still, off camera, I cuss so much. On camera, not so much. But I try to keep the vibes going good because just the way that I've lived, the places that I've been. I spent a lot of years in prison, almost 10 years, and you got to be hard. You don't have to be, you know what I mean? But and I come home and it just messes up my mind because then I got to be around people who aren't trying to be tough all the time, and I got to get that mentality out. And I still struggle with that today. To this day, I still struggle with that prison mentality. And I mean, it's choices that I made in life to get me put there. But yeah, that's why I try to be as positive as possible, try to be as light as possible. I try not to talk about subjects that could offend people, because I don't want anybody to be offended. I just want everybody to be happy and cordial and all that. Yeah, we're all work in progress. That's right, dude. We really are. And this channel right here, believe it or not, this channel is what's keeping me sane. You know, my brain, just like everybody else, it can go way off in left field somewhere, and it can take me places I don't need to be. And I use you guys to help me out, believe it or not. What would you say was the most important lesson you learned? My most important lesson, the most important lesson that I learned in prison was everything you do doesn't just affect you. It affects everybody around you, because they have to see you struggling, know you're struggling, worried about what you're doing, thinking about how you're feeling. How is he feeling in that cell? What's going on in his mind? And they're almost doing that prison bit with you. It's crazy. It's sad. And don't drop the soap. That's right. Yeah, I can tell you guys about a shower fight I got into one time. This freaking big BGF dude, he owed me some money, and I went to all his homeboys, and you got to get the green light to fight them. You know, you got to ask their gang members, their homies, if you can fight. I wasn't I was never affiliated. They all wanted me to join. Everybody did, but I wasn't getting with it. And I guess it's because I would go hard and didn't give a shit about them. It was bad, especially if I was drinking. Oh man, but he owed me some money, and tips cross. I'm not sure what that is. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I know you're just kidding, dude. Fuck it, dude. I don't. Dude, come on now. I know you're joking. I don't give a damn if you are. I mean, fuck it. It is what it is, right? We're all grown ass men here. So, and he's a big dude too. He had to be like 6'5", 6'6", big dude. He's kind of muscular. Wasn't too muscular. He was just a big, stocky dude. And he owed me some money, and I had already went to his homeboys, and they told me if he didn't pay me by a certain day, that was deeper than I thought it would be. And dude, that I kept it as undeep as I could get it. Trust me. Trust me. I could have broke it down to a whole different level. And yeah, but if you got something out of that, dude, then that's good, man. Just trust me. Everything you do doesn't just affect you. This goes for life in general. It doesn't just affect you. It affects everybody around you. Timbo, I don't have the best history either, Frank. Our past doesn't. No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. After I tell the rest of this little story, I'm going to cut it short as possibly can, and then I'll go into something else. So he already knew if he didn't pay me by a certain day, then we have the green light. What it'll do is one of the members of the gang, which was I don't even know why I even mentioned the actual gang that it was, because I shouldn't have done that. But so we were in the shower, and we were showering. I'm like, you better have that money, you know what I mean? Like, have the money. And I guess in a lot of people's mind in prison, they think they can bully people who aren't affiliated and stuff. And he just came from another building to this building and didn't know. I don't give a fuck. So I cracked him on the spot after he said, you'll get it when I give it to you. I didn't say nothing. I had the rag in my hand and everything still. Just bow! Slid him on his ass, and he got up and didn't do nothing. Finished his shower. He didn't do a damn thing. Hey, what's up, Milton? We're back to the Bark River canoe. Okay, Bark River canoe. Check this thing out, guys. Wait till you see this. Okay, so this is just a, this is it right here. Now, there's other models of this. Look at this. Look how deep that fuller is. I know this isn't going to come up the cleanest or the best looking or anything, but tell me that's not a nice looking knife. Damn if it ain't a nice looking knife. Dang, man. That's a sweet one for sure. You know, knives like that, they're discontinued and they're that cool. I typically wouldn't want to use it. It is. Look, and that's Timbo, he owns one of them. If I was able to get into my phone, I would have just pulled a picture of his up so I could show you. Jersey said, Frank seems like a happy, friendly guy until you can. Dude, I smile and try to laugh as much as possible. I love laughing and smiling and stuff. But there's actual clinical studies that show the more you smile and the more you laugh, the happier you are. Just frowning, to make the angry face, literally, it releases like whatever in your brain. The muscles you're using to do that is telling your brain you're not happy, and it messes with you. And we already have in our music that we listen to, we already have frequencies we can't hear, and we're not hearing these frequencies, but they're playing these frequencies, and the frequencies make you act a certain way. I don't want to get into the whole conspiracy theory thing, because I don't want them to like want to shut my channel down or ban it. But they're playing games with us with these frequencies in certain music. I'll say one thing and then I'll stop with it. You ever listen to a like a just a rap song that's real violent and stuff, and you get that, man, fuck the police. You're driving down the street and you're bumping it, and as soon as somebody cuts you off and you immediately snap, man, what the fuck? You know, you're going hard all of a sudden. If you were listening to, let's say, a different, like a rock music that didn't have them frequencies in the background, that's like messing with your brain, you wouldn't be snappy. And also it's in what they're talking about, and it's in the lyrics that mess with your brain as well. He says he has the bark version. That's from 2006. Oh shit! It has freaking 12C27. That's a good steal. So I don't know if you know this right here, but 12C27 turned into 13C26. 13C26 turned into 14C28N. Okay, I'm gonna break it down. See, it's Sandvik steel. Sandvik made the 12C27 for razor blades. The same thing as the 13C26. They made that for razor blades too. And Sandvik and Kershaw got together, and Kershaw created with Sandvik 14C28N specifically for knives. It's a razor blade steel that they turned into a knife steel. They made it tougher. They made it more corrosion resistant and a little bit better edge retention. And it's a good steel. I got a this one is 12C27 right here. Dude, this thing is it's a legit razor blade. It's a freaking razor blade, y'all. This is just a Camillus knife. A very, very budget-friendly knife. But let me tell you what, this thing is freaking crazy. It's got a hollow grind on it. It's sharp as hell, and I mean, it's popping hairs right now. And I'm pretty sure that this knife was used. In fact, I'm positive it had been used and cut with, and it's still a champ. Timbo said, that's not the canoe. The canoe was from 16. Oh, okay. Hell yeah. So which knife was the Bark River with the 12C? I went on to a whole Sandvik freaking rant. Yeah, this is solid steel. 12C. So let me tell you all a little story about this knife right here. So I was cleaning one of my family members' vehicles out, and I had this and a Benchmade 375 Adamas. So it's the fixed blade Adamas, the discontinued version, just to be exact. I had them with me, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna shoot a little a short real quick. So I pulled them out and took a video of them. I put the Benchmade back on my hip or in my pocket, wherever it was, and I thought I put this one and this one right here. This is a serious. Now, Floyd was tricked by this. Check it out. Look at that. What do you guys think about that? Now, if you guys didn't just see the name, would you guys know that this was a $25 knife? $25. D2 steel, G10 scales, G10 backspacer, stainless clip. There is liners inside of there. Not that you can really see them. Yeah, you can see them. But so to me, this is the poor man's Crooked River, or Tagged Out. Yeah, and tell me it doesn't look like the Benchmade Crooked River or the Tagged Out, doesn't it? But it's just the SRM, so San Ramu, Stay Ready More, whatever. So the Bark River Settler is the old one. Hell yeah, dude! I gotta check that one out too. Well, anyway, so I was cleaning out the vehicle, and in the back, you know, you got them separator things where it's got like three divider. Well, it's two pieces that divide into three cubby holes. It does. Looks just like it. Right? You see what I'm saying? I knew I was right. That's what I call it. I call it the poor man's freaking tagged out. It's what it looks like to me. Because this thing's only 25 bucks. But it's San Ramu. Now, believe it or not, if you don't know anything about San Ramu, they make customs, like full-on custom knives. Like, I don't know if they're like full-on customs. I shouldn't have said it like that. But they got $600 knives and stuff, and some crazy-looking cool stuff. But I sat these inside that divider, and I couldn't find them for all that time, like forever. And I was in the divider looking for Windex so that I could fill up the windshield washing fluid. I said Windex. What the hell? I guess Windex will work too. I mean, hey. And lo and behold, looky what I found. I found the both of them. Ain't seen these in a while. This right here, I won this in Peterbilt Knife Guys 2K giveaway. Timbo said the SR2 9201. Hey, you know what it is, don't you? That's awesome. It is. It's a good budget blade, and you know, after I brought this one out, a couple people went out and got it, and Gruggs with Legion Tactical Cutlery, I think he already did a hard use video on it. He did like a hard use demonstration testing on it, and so if you go in Legion Tactical Cutlery, if you check his channel out, his channel emblem is gonna be I think it's like a Viking emblem or something. I don't remember for some reason. Now I feel dumb for not remembering. But he got one of these right here and he tested it. I'm not sure if his was the D2 version because they have it in 8CR and this one just happens to be the D2 version right there. It says D2 right there. Now if they made this knife, if they took this same thing right here, if they did this in micarta and 14C, yeah. I gotta be honest with you guys though. I'm kind of like, I've been digging G10 a lot more lately, and because man, my hands get so nasty and sweaty and stuff that I like it messes with the micarta if it's not like a certain kind of micarta. You know, some of the best micarta that I've found so far is probably the Bark River. They got really good micarta on the. I don't know. This is the thing. So Doom Rit dyed the scales on the Bark River, the Guardian 4, the sheep's foot. And I don't know if he scuffed it up to make it softer, but golly, it's so soft and fuzzy. So Timbo said he has 3 of them, all in different steels. Hell yeah, so what's the 3 steels they have it in, Timbo? I didn't know they had 3 steels. I thought they had 8CR and D2. That's cool. Very curious to know what the 3rd steel is. If it's 14C, you can count me in, man. Milton, he said, Milton, that RTAC tool is nuts. What's the RTAC tool? I'll look it up real quick so I can see what it is. I'll show this off again right here. That's the Cansep Main Street. Now this right here was this was the last one that they had in the entire shop of the black and red crossbar one. So it's been handled, and you can see on the scales, like, I'm pretty sure it's like wipe off, but right here it's like a little bit of I don't know what the fuck it is. So it says they have 1 in 10CR 14, which is yeah, hell yeah, dude. Yep, it is. 10CR is pretty much VG10, yeah. Yep, that's good stuff. That's a good steel. All my kitchen knives, they're Fishbone Damascus, and they're 10CR. And I don't know how, I thought when something was Damascus, it had to be 2 steels. So I'm kind of confused, honestly. But I'm going to have to go to Sean and ask him, because they're the Edgeworks line of knives. It's called the Downtown collection, and yeah, they're solid chef knives for sure. I like my thing is I try to support local companies as much as I can. I try to shop local. I try to spend my money local, and even if that is going to cost me $7 more for something, $10 more, that's okay, because like if I had a store, I would hope that people would come shop with me. And being a small company, being like a family company, being like the small man on the block, you your prices have to be a little bit higher because you're not this huge company. It's like multi-million-dollar company, and so yeah, I try to support local companies as much as I can. And Edgeworks Knife and Supply, I will link that in the description. Like I said, Sean just did a whole new website. Doom's been waiting on him to finish the website up, and it is done now. He said some of the searching should be just a tad bit easier, and you should be able to filter out a couple different things. For the most part, it's still going to be the same site, just with upgrades, essentially. So go check it out, edgeworksonline.com. He has, trust me now, he has knives that other distributors do not have because he's a smaller shop. And what happens is these other companies, they'll get the stock and they'll sell out on these sprint runs of this or that, or not sprint runs, usually like a Spyderco thing, but other knives as well, discontinued knives. But he has everything, all makes, all models, not everything out there. You know, it's not SMKW. This is literally, it's a standard size store. You know, it's a one-story store. It's not some gigantic freaking, what's it called? But he's got thousands of knives in there though. But he has discontinued Bokers that no one has, Landies that no one has. He's got a whole bunch of one-off customs, like a bunch. In fact, he's got a one-off custom by Rock Ridge Forge. That's RRF, Rock Ridge Forge. The guy who owns the company, who's doing the fully one-off custom knives, he manufactures and makes. He's like a blacksmith, essentially, I guess. What's up? What's up, Michael Upchurch? What's up, dude? He makes railings, chandeliers for like lights that come down, statues. He does everything to do with steels and different metals and stuff. He has a website and he's got an Etsy store where he's got his customs on Etsy. But all of it's custom. They're all heat treated certain ways to optimal treatments. But he's got a case that's got specifically full one-off customs in it. And my cousin's knife company, his is in there. Me and him, we don't quite see eye to eye, but he's an excellent knife maker. I mean, he is truly amazing. His Damascus steel is the best Damascus I've ever seen in my life. And I guess I'll shout him out just so you guys, if anyone's actually interested. Bama, what's up? Because the knives are freaking awesome. It's Old Ram Forge. And holy shit, dude, he can make a knife. But, so, he's Chris Reeve knives, the ones they're sold out. So he's got these Chris Reeves. I've never owned a Chris Reeves, and I've only handled a few of them. So I don't know a lot about the knives. So I don't remember the names of them. But this one's a smaller one. It's not a bigger one. It's not one like the size of, like this. It's a little bit smaller than that. So it would kind of be like, it's bigger than, it's just a little bit bigger than the, Civivi Odium, but it's got multiple colors. It's titanium scale. It's a Chris Reeves knife. It's got titanium scales with milling, but the milling's like purples and greens and orange. Like it's a bunch of different colors in the milling, so it's really cool. Let me just look and see something real quick, and I'll show you guys. Because it's very unique looking. Up until recently, I didn't know that Chris Reeves made knives like that. And I'm sure you guys already know all about them. Now, if you guys, if I had the ability to pull all this stuff up, Dwayne, what's up, man? If I had the ability to pull it all up on screen, man, that would be so much better, y'all. Let me find it, and I'll show you guys. He's got them in stock right now. So it's like, some are like this. I don't think he has this one in stock anymore. He did. You see how it's got the, let the screen fix itself. You see how it's got in the milling right there, it's anodized? Well, like that. Right here they are. One's like this. Look at this, guys. Like, this is definitely not the best image. Like, you guys are probably not gonna be able to see it, but there's milling in there, and it's colorful. Let me see here. I want to see here real quick. Okay, here we go. So this is one of them right here. If not this exact one extremely similar to it. Okay, you see right here, you see how the handle, fucker. Who cares? But yeah. So he's just got stuff that other companies just don't have. So it's cool. And I was talking to somebody, and they were saying it, and they're right, that it's hard to beat free shipping. It's so hard to beat free shipping and the selection. The selection is of like Smoky Mountain and what like Knife Center and Blade HQ, and there's a whole rack of GP knives. Like, there's so many companies with just an amazing amount of knives in stock. And Edgeworks has a shit ton of knives in stock, but not on the level of SMKW. And I understand why he said that 100%, because free shipping and that selection, and it's really good. But we got to remember to support the small guys, you know, because the small guys are people like us, you know. There's somebody who would just a regular average Joe. They're not the big wig conglomerate, you know. So you guys know though. Dwayne, I'm glad to see you in here, man. Really glad to see you. That Main Street is killed. Dude, it really is. You know, it was a toss-up between the Main Street crossbar lock, this exact one, and the Civivi Sentinel Strike. The gray with the gray scales with the stonewash finish blade. And so this is the way I looked at it. This is how I did it. And I talked to B Shady about this, and B Shady, he recommended this one, and I went with it. I said, well, to hell, I got to. So this is how I did my comparison. 154 cm G10 scales. So it's got a better steel with, I don't know, it may even be a little bit thinner. I'm glad you're here too, man. This is awesome. All the peeps are up in here. This is really cool, y'all. Seriously. I really appreciate you guys for showing up and listening to me just blab on, because it's still mind-blowing. So the crossbar lock on this is stronger than the button lock on the Civivi Sentinel Strike. The steel is 154 cm, so it's got better edge retention than D2. It's got better corrosion resistance than D2. Crossbar seems like it would be stronger than, yeah, it is. It's definitely stronger than the button lock. I want a Main Street with the cross. Yes, you do. You do. Watch this. Look. That thing comes down like the way that it closes is almost like it's like magnetic. I mean, if you let go of the crossbar too early, it does that. But it's like it comes down fast. Look how fast that comes down. Now, I'm not even trying to flick it out fast when I deploy it. You can middle finger flick it, pointer finger flick it, thumb flick it. Of course, you can deploy it with the crossbar and like pretty much gravity flick it. And you can, of course, you can hold it like this and hit it like that and do your draw cuts and all. So it's just endless ways. It's a very fidgety knife. Now, what I'll say about this is this crossbar is like umpteen times more fidget friendly than, say, the CMB Made Knives Predator V2. This crossbar lock, like, you have got to two finger close this one with the thumb and the pointer, because it's so hard to close with just one finger. It's like, it's almost impossible. I mean, you can do it, but it's uncomfortable. It doesn't feel right. Dang Ross, what is up, man? Golly, we got Dang Ross in the house. Hot damn. So the way I look at this was, this has liners. It's got liners. It's got G10. It feels hefty. It's got a better steel. The blade shape is a better blade shape, in my opinion. I felt like this was a stronger knife. This one's gonna last me longer. It's not as fidget friendly as the Sentinel Strike, but I believe that it's the same price as the Sentinel Strike. Actually, I got it for a little less. I paid $74.74, and I looked it up. The original price is $82.95. I paid $74.74, and I looked it up on the phone. Was Pretty Fly in here? Pretty Fly for a knife guy. This is, and all the girlies sing, I'm pretty fly for a knife guy. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. But I'm making put some Offspring on. But so for the only thing that let me down, honestly, I'll be totally honest with you. If the Sentinel Strike was 154, hey, there's a Grug's Legion Tactical Cutlery right there, guys. This is who I was talking about right there. Grugs, what's up, brother? Check it up. Here's the SRM. You have the SRM 9201, and you did a hard use testing demonstration on it. And I was telling everybody about it. Me and Timbo, we were talking about it. He has 3 of these, and we were just talking about for $25, you're getting a solid freaking knife, right? I just babble on. Who knows what I'm even talking about half the time, because I sure as shit don't. Oh yeah, got that burn. Yeah. So go check out Grugs' channel. He is putting out freaking content, guys. He has an Instagram. Go check him out, y'all. It is, right? Which model do you have? Which blade steel, I mean. Is yours the 10CR, 9CR, or the D2? Mine's the D2. Now, Grugs, do you remember this used to be brown? This was my second knife that I writ dyed. The first knife I writ dyed was a QSP Penguin that was very light blue denim micarta. And it was the light blue denim micarta with the black blade. Bama said, I know it's fun to open with the crossbar or button lock, but they are not an option for opening. They are lock, disengage. I'm a little confused. I'll read it again. I know it's fun to open with the crossbar or button lock, but they are not an option for opening. They are lock, disengage. Well, I mean, technically, you can open it like that. Yeah. It's cool. It works. Works either way. Up, down, left, right. It's just a working. I think they're good. I've never had a crossbar lock fail me except for one knife. Just one crossbar and one crossbar only. It was the Benchmade Adamas 275, the crewwear version, the full size Adamas and crewwear folder. And I didn't know that. I didn't think it was gonna fail. So I had it like this. Like, let's say this is the back of a wooden chair, like this one right here. I held it like this right here, and I just smacked it. And, man, it closed on my hand. And, yeah, I got a little cut, y'all. It pissed me right off. I was like, are you kidding me? You got this freaking $300 knife I bought that failed that easy. So, I was very much unhappy at the time. Like, I was so unhappy. I want to get another knife with crewwear very bad. You didn't want to buy it, but y'all didn't cart snipe me this time. What's that mean? Cart sniping. I want to get a Mannix 2 with crewwear. I really want a Mannix 2 with crewwear. I want anything with crewwear, honestly. I really do. Yeah. This is the Mannix 2 right here. This one's in Spy 27 steel. This is the lightweight version. It's the older one, actually. Because if you look right here, that's riveted. The newer ones, they don't have rivets. They have actual screws that you can take the scales off. I wish so bad that I could take the scales off this. Because I love the blade steel. And I love the knife itself. I would like to be able to put some original goat scales on here. They're aluminum ones. And they're clamshell design. So they don't have any liners. See, this has a backspacer. There's a middle backspacer in there. And then you have this bar. That's why these are so strong, even though that they're lightweights. Look at that. I'm squeezing hard, Jack. These things are good. They're a very solid option. Got to go. Take it easy, Grugs. Enjoy yourself, man. I appreciate you stopping in. Don't you forget to hit that like button. You like how fast I said that? Dang said normally the stuff he wants sells fast, so it makes an yeah, I know, right? Right? That's right. Does anybody have a Crewwear Manix 2? I'm telling y'all, man, Crewwear is like it's unlike so many steels. It's at 64 HRC, it's still easy to sharpen compared to so many other high HRC steels. That would look sick with, yes, it would, dude. Neves, I mean, Jared with Neves Knives, Floyd said, dang Ross to me. I usually have it in the cart, and I'm like, if it's still there by noon, I'll buy it. 4 likes, that's right, smash it, guys. So my phone says I got 26 likes and 16 people in here. Yep, 16 people. What was I saying? So Jared with Neves Knives has the Manix 2 with OG scales with their aluminum milled. Oh my freaking God, they're sexy, man. And they're purple anodized. Dang Ross said, Floyd, exactly. This was one of the situations I waited 2 days. So what is it, Dang Ross? What'd you get? I'm very interested to hear this now. What'd you get, man? I always like to hear about new knife purchases. Always. Yeah. Does anybody have any knives with Crewwear? Oh, yeah, back to the Crewwear thing. So Crewwear is like I've never sharpened Crewwear. I'm just going off what everybody's saying. It's so tough. Oh, you got a TRM, a titanium one. Oh, shit, I bet that was a little bit pricey, wasn't it? I bet it's nice, though. I've never seen or held a TRM. I've never seen or held a Tucson. Tucsons, TRMs. Give me a second. Floyd said he tried it with the Microtech MSI, but that shit was going. Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I want the Microtech MSI. Bad. I want the Stitch. Bad. So I just found out that the MSI is going for 176 or something. Holy McMoly. Now I know it's FRN. I know. But still, that's a freaking awesome knife. And I know that their steel is just a tad bit soft. But that's okay. And the locking mechanism can fail on you. If you look at cutting board reviews, if you look at his video on the MSI, what he does is he goes to do the spine whack test, but did what I did with the Benchmade, and it cut him pretty good. And it's on camera. He has it on camera. He didn't like edit it out or anything. Of course, he had to stop the film at that because he laid himself open. But he fixed the problem. So you guys can go check out his videos, and it's Cutting Board Reviews is his name. And he's a white dude with glasses and a bald head, so you can't miss him. His face is in every video. Well, the phone is slipping down. You guys would laugh if you seen how I have it held up. Dang Ross says, I've heard nothing but bad things about the MSI, but the same people still trying to get them. Yeah, right? That it's funny because I've heard like a lot of negativity about it too, but at the same time I've heard good about it. And it's funny because there's not too many knives that you hear that about. Like, dude, you hear so much negativity but so much positivity, and the same people who are saying negative things about it are the same people that wants it, just like me. I want one. You're so right, dude. You hit that nail right on the head, dude. You did. It's a weird one, right? Benchmade has the butterfly tags, but I'll pay if yeah. You know what, man? Here's the thing. I do believe some of Benchmade's knives are like ridiculously priced. I do. But it's very good quality, very good customer service. It's completely made in the USA. And I wish they would lower it some, but I have no choice but to respect it. And if it's that big of a deal, then I just don't buy them. But I'll never knock the quality of a Benchmade knife. I'll never knock it, because Benchmades are solid. Yep, that's what Floyd said him too. Yep. Floyd's got he likes Benchmade so much, he's got multiple of the same designs. Don't tell Zach, but I love Benchmade. I'm telling Zach. Your secret's okay with me, but unfortunately, it's broadcasted to the world. Hell yeah, y'all. Look at this right here. I'm gonna be hard using this soon. After this live stream today, I got 3 videos minimum to do. One video is gonna be, this is the Cold Steel 4MAX Scout. This is the FRN with the AUS 10A steel. Of course, it's got the triad lock, and sweet freaking hard user, dude. This came from Scab with Choir Boys Outdoors. If you don't know who he is, go check him out. Actually, I'll link him in the description too. Timbo just said Benchmade's prices have gotten insane. Yeah, they really have, Timbo. Now that's a beast, dude. Right? This thing is a certified beast, and I got to hard use this one right here today. I need to go get some smaller wood, and so it might have to wait for another like 2-3 hours after the stream before I can get to where I got the wood that I picked. I try to get certain kinds of woods if possible to do my videos. He says, try to hurt it. I will. I tried with this one. Actually, I didn't try very hard, but I tried. Look, I beat the shit out of this. This is the Cold Steel 4MAX. This is the big dog. This is the freaking, this right here is the Arnold Schwarzenegger of freaking 4MAXs. 20 CV, G10 scales, titanium liners, titanium whatever. I don't know what all else is titanium on it. Maybe the pocket clip, maybe not. Let's test it. Rovi Bond Aurora A2 Gen 3 freaking flashlight, y'all, or G3 is for the color, whatever, I don't know. Yeah, we got a titanium pocket clip too. Titanium clip. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Look, you ready? Yeah, titanium on titanium on titanium. So this bar is titanium, the liners are titanium. I'm pretty sure that that's going to be steel. I'm pretty sure the triad lock should be steel. It is, but I expected that to be steel. And okay, so Bama said the 4MAX is on my short list of knives I must have. Dude, now I don't know if you know this, but this thing's $400, y'all. $399. $399. Holy shit. This right here may be a better option for some people. This one's like, it's under 200. AUS 10A steel, good steel. It's just as strong. It's just as strong. Maybe I got to give the upper hand to the titanium over the FRN backspacer and probably stainless liners. Yeah, stainless liners, FRN backspacer. So the 20 CV is definitely going to be stronger. But this thing is, it's coming up on it for real. It's coming up, it's right up behind this. Now, I did my hard use testing on this. Let's see here. I'm going to grab some paper that is so hard. If a knife is dull, it has a hard time cutting it. Let me grab this paper real quick, y'all. It's very thin paper. And I use this right here to test the edges because you will feel every nick. AUS 10A is pretty good steel. Yeah, it is. It's so far, everything that I've heard about it is good. I haven't gotten a chance to use any yet. You can get the Scout this for $50. How? $50? Holy shit, dude. I don't know where you're getting it from, but holy man, that's, sheesh. I don't know, that's pretty serious. So I did my hard use testing on this. Hold on. Let's see. See, it may not cut it. Okay, well, I just got hit it good. Yeah, you see? I just gotta get it right. Yeah, it'll cut it. A lot of it's probably operator error, to be honest with you guys. See now, like regular paper, it'll cut that all day, like just like standard printer paper. Let's see here. Let's see if this one right here will cut. This has a fresh edge on it right here. Both are done to 600 grit. Oh shit. Hold on. Yeah, that one cuts a lot easier. Shit. I don't know why, man. It's like these knives have a hard time with this paper. It just has a hard time. Other knives like this one right here. This is the Best Tech Barracuda. It's D2 steel. This right here, y'all, is Floyd's edge. Floyd put the edge on this. This thing right here will breeze through. Watch. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, I was like, what the hell? Like, this thing right here just breezes. It really does. It is hella sharp. Like, Floyd put a seriously wicked edge on this thing, y'all. Y'all really can't see the edge on it, but yeah, it's good. Trust and believe me on that. Oh, this is from last year? Hell yeah. Yeah, this is very thick stock, and it's thick behind the edge. It's very thick behind the edge. It's been sharpened a lot. Like, Scab has used this knife hardcore. He's used all of his knives hardcore. Here's another one right here. This one right here is the, this one came from Scab too. Yeah, if you guys can find that freaking 4Max for 50 bucks, that's freaking incredible, y'all. This is the 8010, the S35VN version. It still cuts. You see what I'm saying? Like this thing, I already hard used it. Yeah, yeah. So what I cut through when I was batoning through oak with both. But the oak that I was batoning through, I should have grabbed a flatter piece of paper, because if it's not like totally flat, you're gonna have a hard time cutting it. It's so thin that it's hard to cut this paper. It's extremely thin paper. But that's why I got it, was because the thinner it is, the easier I can tell how good an edge is. I have a sharpening system on the way, so I'll be back to sharpening knives again. I've sharpened a few of them. Not hundreds or anything like that, but maybe 20 or 30. Amazon, $64 right now for this. Cold Steel Serrated Voyager is on sale at Midway for $29.99. What the fudge, man? Oh my God, I swear to God, if I had $29.99 that I felt like I could comfortably come up off of right now on everything I love, I would be getting that. A Voyager for $29.99? Get out of here, dude. That's crazy. Man, that's a crazy freaking price, y'all. Holy shit. $29.99. I don't care if it's serrated. That's cool. You know, it's cool. Fuck it. For $29.99, dude, that's a lot of knife for $29.99. I don't know how Cold Steel's doing it. I don't know. That's freaking crazy, y'all. This thing right here is a $25 knife right here, and that's like a quarter of what the Voyager is. Dang, y'all, that's crazy. Okay, PBKG's back right on time talking about Cold Steel stuff. Hell yeah. That's right. What system you get? You know, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. It's coming from it's a weekly deal only. Might not be on sale Monday. Fudge, man. I don't know what to do. Man, that's freaking crazy. Where was that at? Midway? Is that what you said? Or Amazon? Shit, what was I just saying? I forgot what I was even talking about now. Yeah, I have no idea what I was just talking about. But for 29 bucks, the Voyager, man, that's a really... Hey, so, P to the B to the K to the G, just to give you an update. Yeah, the Mayhem's 260. Yeah, that is a vicious, vicious, vicious knife. Vicious. Oh, I want one. And the 5Max Midway. Not on sale now, but will be. Exclusive SRK is $34.99. Really? Damn. So Peterbilt knife guys. So what's going on here is all the guys in the chat right now have found cold steels that are on sale for amazing prices. Check this out. Cold Steel Voyager, fully serrated, $29.99 on sale right now. $29.99. That's it. The cost of this knife right here, you get a big ass Voyager. That's crazy. Damn, dude. I don't care that it's fully serrated. Don't care. I'd like to have a plain edge, but I'd get a fully serrated one. Damn right. At that price, why wouldn't you? Yeah, so hopefully today I'll get to do a hard use video on this guy right here. Yep. I can't wait. This is just a large and in charge freaking knife. So he said he just got off a conference call, so he's checking in. Yep. Hell yeah, dude. Just still here, just kicking the shit, you know, just talking and blabbing on. Just talking about what some of the plans are for today, essentially. And just talking about different knives. So I was told, PBKG, you can get this guy right here, the Cold Steel 4MAX Scout for $50. I'm not sure where yet, but $50. If that's true, that is incredible. Fitbit said not, hi everyone, not tagging. I'm on my phone. Hell yeah, cool. Glad you're here, man. That's awesome. The Mayhem's $259 right now. Wow, man. I mean, that's just such a good price for that. Bama said if he had $1 million, he'd be broke by the weekend. That's right. You'll have every freaking knife you've ever wanted. But you'll be broke though. That's right. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. We all love knives. Knives have become an addiction for many of us. They really have. So for everybody who wasn't in here, I was talking about this earlier on. This right here is the Vosti Nightshade in 154 cm. It's the liner lock version. It's the full size. I wish they'd do an XL. If Vosti does an XL Nightshade with axis lock or the deployment hole, Peterbilt Knife Guy said, I would owe money by the weekend, right? Timbo said, I'm very tempted to grab the S35. Wow, dude. Dude, if you get it, tell me what you think, man. That'd be crazy, man. That's crazy. Sharif ordered one. He sure did. He ordered one last night. This right here is, like I said, it's the Vosti Nightshade. It's the original Nightshade. 154 cm in G10. This has got Peterbilt Knife Guy's edge on it, y'all. And I don't know if you guys can see it. It's not a completely full mirror polish. It is very much semi-polished. Now here's the thing. This is what's interesting about this now. Jerry with Knees Knives, he said 154 cm is, you can get the polish on the steel. You can get that full mirror polish, but 154 cm is going to lose its bite almost immediately if you do a full mirror polish. Now this is a used edge, and it still has all of its bite, so he semi-polished it to probably the perfect amount. Now Neve said he doesn't like to go too much over 400, 600 at the most, but that's for the optimal, the best edge that you can get out of 154, and so that's good. I guess he hit it right, dude. This thing is, that edge is crazy looking. Look at that. Like, the light's doing it no justice. Outside, it's crazy looking. It's just wild looking, man. This is the first knife that I've had with an almost polished edge. Now, from what I've been told by Jared was CPM 154. You know, obviously it's got better edge retention. It's going to be tougher. But the carbides are so small in it that it can't handle anything polished at all. It's not going to handle it. And it's very easy for manufacturers to machine it. And it's very easy to sharpen, because the carbides are extremely small, and which is, I would think that would be for the benefit, but Jared said that it's not really for the benefit 100%, though it makes it stronger for 100% fact, and it gives it better edge retention. Same thing with D2. When you get to CPM D2, it gets like astronomically tougher with just a tad bit more edge retention, but like astronomically tougher. Yes, this is a very good knife. Very good. They need to do an XL. Think about this, but the size of but like that big, as in the blade. I mean, that's not too far off, is it though, guys? Okay, so it's bigger than I thought, but still smaller than I want it to be. So maybe up it to about the 80-10 size. Yeah, imagine this being the 80-10 size. Not quite such a big handle, just a little bit skinnier handle. That would be it right there. Do it in a crew wear or S90. Crew wear S90 XHP would be a good steel. So somebody, one of these sites has a cold steel. I forget what it is. It's in XHP. It's got the triad lock, whatever it is, and it was at a very reasonable price. I forget where it was and what model it was, but it had XHP, and it was a triad lock knife. So for my lately, I've been getting into thinner blades for EDC for folding knives, for pocket knives. Trying to get a nice thin blades, and this right here, this is a thin blade on this right here. This is the Best Tech Nuke M390 steel titanium scales frame lock and G-Mascus inlays. Solid knife. It's just very solid, snappy, multiple deployments. I mean, you just can't go wrong with it. I have a hard time middle finger flicking this because I tend to put too much pressure on the lock bar. But if I do it right-handed, oh man, it snaps out. Look, that thing gets it, don't it? It freaking just gets it. Yes, it's solid. Look at the milling on that. The whole thing is completely micro milled. The pocket clip is one of the best looking pocket clips I've ever seen. It's amazing. It's perfect, and look how good it is as far as that perfect amount of strength retention on it. Some pocket clips are just way too tight, and some are like way too loose. Some don't touch. I like my pocket clip to touch. You know, it gives me that little bit of reassurance. If the pocket clip just has a gap in between the scale and the clip, it kind of makes you wonder, am I going to lose that knife? Is anything going to happen? This one right here, this one has a way more stout pocket clip. Microtech Anax full DLC. You know, it's titanium integral with carbon fiber inlays. This is the best inlaying I've ever felt in my life. You cannot feel a single transition. Not anywhere in that entire thing. There is no transition. Yes, dude, this is amazing knife. This is coming off here. Me and Doom talked. I got to heat it up to get it off. Because every time I get out of the car, if I'm driving, I'll get out and this will get caught and get yanked out. And that's just, yeah. This is a really solid knife. But the pocket clip on this one, it's extremely stout. Like maybe it's a bit too stout maybe. But then again, at the same time, if you've got a $600 knife in your pocket, you're going to want that thing to stay in your pocket, right? So I guess I understand. And that little dome bead right there is awesome. Yeah, it looks better in hand than a picture. It's one of them knives, dude. It's just one of those knives. Pictures do not do this knife justice. A lot of knives don't get justice done to them through pictures. It just don't. Look at that proprietary hardware right there. That's the only screw in this whole thing right here. Right there. Bang. I mean, unless you want to count for the stop pin right there. But, yeah. Good luck getting that out. I mean, I guess you can say these are screws too, but fuck, I was wrong as hell, wasn't I? Yes, this right here is on my, this is like a grail to me. This was a grail to me. The Best Tech Nuke was a grail to me. Another one that's a grail to me is the Microtech SOCOM. I want that SOCOM bad, y'all. I want it bad. See that? Look at that. And look, it's a big freaking knife, y'all. Look at this. Hold on, I'm going to show you the size. You see what I'm saying? That's a big knife. It's not small. That blade is big. Here, let me do it like this. You see what I'm saying? It's a big one for sure. Here's the Concept Main Street. This right here is the Microtech Anax full DLC. It's like, you see what I'm saying? It's a big one for real. It's definitely a large guy. Large and in charge. Good blade geometry. Nice and thin, good and pointy. Got a nice strong tip on there, but still very, very pointy. Nice jimping right here on the spine for a good traction. Super jimped right there on that thumb rampish. I love a knife that's kind of like thumb rampish. Dwayne said, Bama, Atlantic Knife has the Scout for $79. 10% Stella discount, but they have all colors. The Scout what? Which Scout? There's a bunch of them. Are you talking about the 4MAX Scout? Because if you're talking about the 4MAX Scout, $79 is a good deal, dude. It's a really good deal. You can't go wrong, dude. You're not going to go wrong with that for $75. It's a lot of knife. And it's so strong. Now, I was batoning through freaking oak with both of these. This is a smaller folder right here. And let me tell you guys what, this thing is hella tough. If you watch my hard use video on this, the hard use demonstration, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised at how tough that is. Dude, check this out. This right here, you want to talk about a tough knife? Kubi Momentum. It's the Kubi KU322, alright? D2 steel, G10 scales, liner lock. Straight up went into beast mode. This thing went into beast mode. It did. 100%. Another one that's straight up beast mode. This one right here. This was like my 5th knife that I ever writ dyed right here. This has since been named, and I can't remember the name at the moment. Goldie. This is called the Petrified Fish Goldie PF969. Now this was brown, and I writ dyed the scales and the backspacer, and it looks like a totally different knife. It's so solid. It's K110 steel, liner lock, titanium milled pocket clip, 420 scale liners. Check that out, y'all. Look, Dwayne Letterman found 4MAX Scout in all colors for $71. Holy shit. So that means you're getting FRN, a huge chunk of freaking AUS 10A steel. You're getting the Triad lock for $71. That's a freaking deal. That's the deal, y'all. $71. The Cold Steel Voyager for $30 is a freaking deal too. So I want to do golly, man, my thumbnail, I ripped it off the other day and it's really weird. I gotta finish ripping it off. I said my thumbnail, it's my middle finger. Yeah, it sucks. So I gotta get around to doing a lot more knives. I have some fixed blades that I need to do. I got the White River FC 3.5 that I need to do. And I don't know if I want to do it as it is on the factory edge. Now, it was got a used edge when it was given to me. And I have used the shit out of it since it's been given to me. So I don't know if that would do the knife justice if I didn't get a new edge put on it. So I don't know what to do about that. I got to do both of the Bradfords. The Triad is worth the 70. Yeah, I know, right? The Triad lock's amazing. It really is. It's amazing. I'm telling you guys, it's amazing. Go look what I did with this. If you look at what I did with this, a piece of oak that big around, knots everywhere, and it straight up beast mode through, y'all. I was batoning the shit out of this folder. I batoned every folder that I just mentioned. The Petrified Fish, the Cubitidius, the 8010, this one right here. I had a SOG Tellus FLK. SOG let me down with that knife. I've never been so let down in my life. Never have I been so let down by a knife. I mean, all you have to do is just take it and just... Look, you could almost go like that and fail it on the spine whack test. You can't baton with it at all. Not even close. Not even if you're gripping the knife. I even, check this out, y'all. I did the first hard use demonstration with the SOG Tellus FLK. It's a folder, and they call it a frame lock, but it's not a frame lock technically. They have multiple versions of the same one. They have an assisted action one that I don't think has that problem, but the FLK has that problem. And as soon as you go to baton with it, it just, wow, it's no good. But they do have a fixed blade version of the Tellus, and that is fire, y'all. It's fire. I mean, it doesn't have the best lock ever because it don't have a lock. So but yeah. Hey, I'll tell you what, man. This is the next thing to it's almost the next thing to a fixed blade. Yes, a fixed blade is going to outdo a folding knife. There's no question about that. That's for sure. But and fixed blades are amazing. And I don't have anything against fixed blades, obviously. I love fixed blades. I love everything. There's nothing that I don't like. Slip joints, I like everything. And I use everything, and I carry everything. But yeah, they do have knives that are folders that turn into fixed blades, essentially. Like, let's just say this was the a bunch of different Max Aces. They got a bunch. So you have the frame lock on the Max Ace. Oh, let me get a frame lock out. Alright, so look. You got the frame lock. Well, let's just say this is the Max Ace Hephaestus. You got the frame lock, and then right here, I know, and some people don't know, you got the frame lock, and then you have a piece you turn to lock the frame lock in so the frame lock can't come undone. Then you have a what's it called, that you twist in, that goes through the blade, and it's a bar. So you got the frame lock, then you got the secondary lock on the frame lock, then you got the bar that goes through it, and then you got some other knives like the what's it called, the Artisan Cutlery Proponent, which I'm gonna be getting one of them. It's a straight up beast, and it has a pen to it as well, so it just becomes very strong. T. Fetch said, "Ye knife folks are delusional. Ye need a sword for slicing flesh and bone in one swoop, big enough to be seen for miles, so your enemies run and get the runs. No more toys in your pockets." Yeah. Well, this is pretty badass though. This folder right here, dude, I'm telling you some good stuff. I know for a fact, if I put a lanyard on this and somebody just lays their arm down, yeah, I'm going through that. This thing is, it's stupid, but nothing beats a sword though. A sword will just cut you in half, essentially. Swords are the shit, dude. I don't have any real swords. The closest thing I have to one would be the Cold Steel, it's called the Chinese Sword Machete. That's a kindergartner's recess toy. I mean, depends on which kindergartner you're talking about. I don't know, man. I don't know any kindergartners that would play with this right here for a recess. I don't even know why you'd say that. This thing is so badass. And swords do suck, but they're cool though. You can't carry a sword. You can't freaking... I mean, you can carry it, but you're going to get the craziest looks. I could go around like this right here. And, you're kicking preschool? I don't even know what that means, dude. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. But, yeah. 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 This is definitely not a preschooler's knife. Got the Espada X. Yeah, dude. That's a folder that'll hack somebody in half. I'm kicking it preschool. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by I'm kicking it preschool? Answer that question for me real quick. Why don't you answer that for me? What do you mean by I'm kicking it preschool? What's that supposed to mean? Got a question for you. Talk to me. What's it mean? That's right. Around here too. You walk around with a sword. So I don't get what you mean by I'm kicking it preschool. I don't get what you mean. Explain to me what you mean by I'm kicking it preschool. So Michael Upchurch said, I have a cold steel gladius machete. Hell yeah. Sharp to paper cutting sharp. Could probably take an arm off. I'm positive it could take an arm off. Because the cold steel sword machete that I got, or Chinese sword machete, that'll cut somebody's body in half. So I'm pretty sure that'll take an arm off for sure. So what's that? I still got my question though. What does it mean that I'm kicking it preschool though? What's that mean? Could we can I get an answer to that? What is that supposed to mean though? No, Floyd's a moderator. So is it? I don't know. I just don't understand. I'm confused. I'm trying to figure out what it means. Is because a preschooler is a child who is young-minded, who needs to be adulted. I'm kind of curious as to what you mean. Hey, you're gonna get one, B Shady. I got you. Oh, it's okay. I was just making sure because some people troll, and I just honestly, guys, I'm not the one for like trolling, and I don't want to seem like a dick or anything, but I just don't do it. I don't do it because I don't like it, man. I just don't like it, and I get it was just a joke, and that's cool. I'm 100% with it. I just wanted to know because some people they like to talk shit on the low, and instead of like being a man about it and just talking shit. I'm not saying that anyone did it in the chat or anything. Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, I just don't like the whole like trolling thing or anything. I'm just not for it because honestly, for me, I see like, and I'm not saying anybody in here did it because please don't take that. Because the same guys who do the trolling on the internet would never say anything to my face. And I'm not, please, I didn't say anyone in here did that because I know no one did. But I've had trolls, and those same trolls would never say anything to me in person. They would cower. They would see me and they would cower. But on the internet, they talk shit and they act tough, and yeah, I'm a little old school too. Yeah. No, I mean I know no, that's different saying that. You know what I mean? And that's just like, yeah. But that's not. I mean like trolling people, like trolls, because I've had them say stuff on the internet, and I know that if they see me in person, they wouldn't say anything. I know it. Yeah. I mean that's cool. I get it. It's totally cool. Yeah. And PBKG, yeah. He likes his big fixed blades. He's not the biggest folder guy, but he definitely does like himself a good folding knife though. Everybody has to like a good folding knife because I mean, it's cool to carry a fixed blade, yeah, but there's times and places when you just can't. Or you can carry it, but it becomes something that it could cause issues because if I have a freaking 7-inch bladed freaking fixed blade hanging off my hip, it may intimidate people. And so certain areas, now I walked, I swear to you guys, I literally carried a Condor Warlock. That's a 2-pound knife. And it's a 2-pounder, and I carried that out in public, and I got some looks, and I was like, yeah, I won't be doing this again. And I was downtown, and another time I was carrying a Cold Steel SRK where everybody could see it, and I forget where I was, but I was in a slightly like a little rougher area. Yeah, they did, but it's only going to be a matter of time before the government takes them from everybody. It's going to happen. Without a doubt, because we are too soft as a whole. All of us, we're too soft. We let them do whatever they want. Yeah, you're right. It does. It all depends. Because if I was out in the country carrying a fixed blade, yeah, it's going to become a time when they're going to take guns. It's going to happen. For a fact, it will happen. It may not be in our lifetimes, but it's going to happen. Yes, we are all slaves. You're 100% right. And some of us will go out fighting. But here's the thing, is you're going to go out alone because, and I say alone, I mean, this is the problem right here, guys. Listen to me. If we stood up as a whole and we said, fuck the system, I don't give a shit. You're not doing this. We're done paying taxes. If we started to buck the system for real, and we were all like, look, if we all joined, there's too many of us against them. We could overthrow them. Now, this book, I do not condone the book, okay? Understand this. Before I even say what the title of the book is, I do not condone the book, but I've read it. It's called The Turner Diaries. All right, so look at The Turner Diaries. That book's been banned in many, many countries. It was banned in the United States, but it's back again. Now, the guy who wrote the book, I can't remember what his name is. It's a fake story, so it's fiction. And what it is, it's about, he wrote the story about the government coming in and totally taking over, but there's an underground society that they're actually cops, some are people who work in hospitals. There's all walks of life that are in this clique. And this clique is the people who are going to go against the government. And they end up overthrowing the government because the government comes through and goes house to house, comes in taking guns. If you have registered guns, they're going to be at your house. They just go to house taking guns. Same thing they did in Nazi Germany. That's what they're going to do. I'm telling you what's going to happen here. They're going to come around and they're going to start taking guns. And if you have guns in your name that you don't turn over to them, that they think you have, they're going to lock you up. They're going to do all kind of messed up stuff. Yeah, you're right. And that you're right. And I'm not for it. I don't like that. And I don't think they should be able to take anything. I don't think they should be limiting the size of the magazines. I'm not allowed to own them, okay? I'm not allowed to own them. I'm a felon. I went to prison for shooting somebody. And so I'm part of the reason why guns are so much more controlled, to be totally honest with you. I was part of the problem. And yeah, but that's neither here nor there. But the thing is that they're gonna try that. That's what's gonna happen. And if you read the book, The Turner Diaries, you're gonna see what's I think is really gonna happen. I believe that's gonna happen. And I do not condone the book because the book it's a sick book, and it's a sick book. The Second Amendment wasn't put there by accident, but they don't go off the amendments anymore. We don't have the right to free speech anymore. Walk down the street, go to City Hall, and start saying some slurs. You know what I'm saying? Go to City Hall and say some slurs. You know what slurs to say. You're going to jail. There is no freedom of speech. They don't care about the amendments anymore. They don't. It's all changed. Everything is different. I don't want to say too much because I don't want my channel to get taken down. I don't want to be labeled as one of them channels. I don't want to be labeled as a channel that's against anything. I definitely don't want to be labeled a conspiracy channel. It's a crazy world. But basically, at the end of the day, if we all stood up and said, we're going to do it our way, why the hell do we even need police? And I don't know why we even need the police, because We can police ourselves. We should be able to police our own community. Look, this is the way I look at it. Why do we need the police to come in and lock us up when we can handle something? Let's say the neighbors got in a fight. Well, then the guys in the area would come together and we would handle it how we see fit. Yeah, but if we had the freedom of speech, we wouldn't go to jail for saying something. We wouldn't be charged for saying something. So we don't have freedom of speech. We don't. We do not have freedom of speech. We do not have freedom of speech. That's a fact. We do not have freedom of speech. Okay, I got a couple words. You know, there's 3 words that will get you put in jail. Say it. You say them 3 words, you're going to jail. You are going to jail. There's other things you can say that they'll call you a terrorist if you say it, and you're going to go to jail. Remember, we're supposed to have freedom of speech now, but we can't. No, I don't know. That's not being told what to think. It's not being able to say what you want. That's totally different. Yeah, New York is a messed up place, man. You need a lot more than 12. We need 12 million. Yes, we need 12 million. Our rights aren't our rights anymore. You know what I mean? It says that we have the right to bear arms. Nowhere in the constitutional, in the amendments, does it say you have the right to bear arms if we allow you to bear them. If we deem you fit to carry them. Today, listen to this, y'all. Today, I could personally call up and say, you are the S word, okay? You're going to do that to yourself and you're going to harm somebody else. Do you know what's going to happen? What's going to happen is they're going to come take your guns from you, and they're going to take you and they're going to put you in a, what's it called? That's how easy it is for somebody to make it happen. We don't have any real rights anymore. It's gone. It's just gone. Yep. Yeah, you're right. 100% right. Our freedoms we're not free like we want to be. We're not. We're really not. Not even close. Freedom isn't what people are brainwashed into thinking what they've been told for forever and ever and ever and ever. And it's sad because once you know, you really know. And once you see what's going on, you look at the whole world completely different. And it's just a sad situation. You know, we have to have what's knife rights. This knife, this isn't a weapon. This is a tool. And, I mean, it's just a pocket knife. At the end of the day, more people get killed with kitchen knives than any pocket knife. All day. Any fixed blade knife that's like not a kitchen knife fixed blade, but... And look how many people are not allowed to carry certain knives in California, in New York. You can only have a X amount of blade this long, and what do you... I mean, our rights, we're supposed to be able to have these things, but yet we're being told what size we can carry, what size mag we're allowed to have now, what length barrel we're allowed. I just, like, what? No, huh? I don't get that, but okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just saying, though, it's like, that's not what this channel is about, though. So I went off in a direction that I shouldn't have went on. Yeah, dude, we are in a concentration camp, essentially. Yeah, sometimes there's a lot of dumb laws out there that you have to follow, though. Or if you don't follow them at the right time, you're gonna go to jail. You know what I mean? It's so messed up. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. That's exactly what's going to happen, T-Fetch. I'm telling you some good stuff. That's exactly what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. It really is. It's sad. That's really what's going to happen. Yes, we are definitely a pawn in their game. That's all we are, dude. That's all we are. Dude, there's so much stuff I want to say. And I have proof, absolute proof of so much. Full-on proof. But I'm not going to do it. Because I will get shadow banned, and they won't show my channel. They're already knife shorts. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but a lot of people have been talking about this lately, and it's right. YouTube is slowly slowing down on the knife community. They're not pushing our shorts out no more. They'll push it for a second and then realize it's about knives and da da da, and then it'll just slowly stop. And now, there are channels that their shorts get freaking major views, but they've slowly started to slow down on the knife stuff. What about those new CGRE button locks? Cough, cough. Right, yeah, good. We'll just change it then. I don't have, matter of fact, my only CJRB isn't here right now, so I can't show it to you. But they got a couple CJRBs that I want. I'm actually, yeah, me too. I'm actually thinking about getting a CJRB. I forget what it's called. It's a button lock, and it's pretty big. It's almost the size of this. It's borderline. It's bordering on the size of this. And it's a button lock, and it's got AR RPM 9. Now here's the thing. I did my AR RPM 9 video, AR RPM 9 and 9CR 18 MOV video, but I was wrong, because the AR RPM 9 is going to have better edge retention. It's because it's got smaller carbides and stuff. The smaller the carbides, the better. I mean, that's a thing. And it's powder metallurgy too, so it's more consistent. You're gonna have a more consistent blade, the more consistent steel. The heat treating should be a little bit more easier because it's powdered. Yeah. So I'm really interested to seeing what Artisan's AR RPM 9 does, and I would like to see what it's like on a fixed blade. Now they have the Artisan Sea Snake. That's a very solid knife, and it's only $39.99. It's a small fixie. It's under 8 inches, so it's around the size of this. It's a great steel. Yeah, I think it is. How about those incoming jet streams? What's the jet stream? Oh yeah, what's the jet stream? Very curious to know. That's dude. Last night it's with Matisfaction, said Steve and Sharif. I can't remember what his name is, but dude is a knife designer. The guy that joined last night. At the end, I forget what his name is right now. I feel bad for not realizing. But man, dude, let me tell you what, he has a pretty cool design. It's very interesting. Hell yeah, dude, thank you. So I got right here beside me, I got a book loaded with Brian. Yeah, I think that was his name. Not Loot and not Maddie, but I can't remember his name right now. He had like a three-word name for his YouTube channel. But his knife is it's a bigger size knife with a front flipper, and yeah, it's a pretty serious knife. But I have a bunch of designs drawn up. I got a couple books of designs, and I'm gonna get with either I'm gonna get my own CAD software, or I'm gonna get with Loot. Loot 10 Tex, he's a designer. He's the one that just dropped the Clydesdale. And the name of his knife company, I believe, is called New Breed. I could be 100% wrong. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. There's a lot of cool knives coming out. Yes, dude, the people in the community coming out with fire. Maddie's knife is fire. Sharif's knives are fire, dude. You got Acid Test Kids, his is getting ready to drop. You got Tactical Terry, who's getting ready to come out with some stuff. 2 of them. 2 or 3. So I want to learn this CAD so that I can start doing this. Now, all my knives right now are fixed blades. That's the way I have them drawn up. New Breed, yep. Hell yeah. They're all fixed blades because I mean, I want to design a folder, but I don't know how to go about doing the whole folder thing. And I know that if I worked with somebody who had CAD, or if I worked with a big company, say Best Tech, Cancept, say Kubi, say I'm not going to do QSP, because QSP, and don't take this the wrong way, QSP totally ripped off EMP EDC's design. EMP EDC had, I forget the name of their knife, They were working with Kubi to do the design. Not QSP. They're working with QSP to do the design. He backed out or something happened. Bama said Grumpy Grunt was doing a fixed blade, but I ain't heard anything about it. Cool. That's cool. I'm going to have to check him out. There's so many channels that I don't know about that I wish I did, and I need to spend more time checking out. It's just, I find myself getting too caught up in having to watch all the newest videos, and because if I watch your videos, I'm going to like and I'm going to comment. I do that on everything to show support. I just want to show support. I always comment because the algorithm likes comments, and if it's a unique comment, if it's not just sweet and that's it, or cool knife, that's not a unique comment. I don't think. I think a unique one would be, hey man, that's awesome, cool knife, fire, fire, fire. It's a PITA, keeping up. Yeah, it is. So I don't know, but I don't know what I was saying, but I got enough designs here that I can come out with an entire line of knives, and half of them can be made into folding knives, just like that. And yeah, I got some really fire designs, y'all. I think I do. Peterbilt Knife Guy's seen some of them. Floyd's seen some of them. You had to get off of Instagram so you could stay caught. Yeah, dude, that's what happens. Instagram, it's like, because it's so fast paced, because everything's like very short or just photographs. So it's like you scroll one, you see it, and you scroll another. And before you'll think, oh, just look at it like 3 or 4 more. Before you realize you've done look at 20 more, and now you done spent another 45 minutes. It's crazy. But I try to support everybody and comment on everything, because I just try to keep that algorithm happy for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And the same goes for people that do that for me, and that's why I'm so appreciative that people would come into the videos and into the streams and comment and talk and hang out or watch it, hit the like button, share the videos. All that stuff really does make a big difference, and it really does help. And so this is what I'm trying to do. I guess I'll just let you guys in on what I'm trying to do. My goal, yeah, dude, Bama, you're awesome, man, and you got some awesome knives, dude. I love watching your Instagram stuff. My goal is to make money off of YouTube. I want this to be my full-time job, okay? I know it's not going to be that for a long time. I want it to be my full-time job. I want to test products. I want to design my knives. I want to test the guys in the community's knives. Let's say like Maddie's knife. I would absolutely love, and Lute's knife. I would love, and anybody who makes fixed blades, all knives, I don't care, whatever knife it is, I want to take their knives, especially the people in the community. Not just the knife company, but the people in the community that are like us. Us, you know, like people just like us. I want to take their knives and I want to do hard use demonstrations with them. I want to do cut test videos with them. I want to show their knives off in multiple videos. And the problem is to afford some of these knives, it's pretty rough, because some of them are $200 and $300 and $400. Like Doom's knife is going to be amazing, but for me to get a hold of that, it's going to be hard, because it's going to be like 500 bucks, 400, maybe 500 bucks, which is a totally respectable price for what the knife's going to be. Titanium, it's large, it's in charge, it's going to be CPM 154. You know, it's going to have milling. Bama is the man. He's awesome, dude. You're awesome, all of us, man. I like your style too, B Shady. It's awesome. Your style it's cool, you know, like the way you mix things up. That's something I need to do more. And but what I want to do with the channel is I want to be able to, I want to design my knives, and then I want to open up, I want to have my own knife company eventually. Now, I'm not going to be making my knives. I'm going to be getting them OEM'd by another company. But I don't know who I want to go to. You know, honestly, what I'd like to do for real, because Manganus Steel, which is Sharif Manganus, he's the owner of Manganus Steel. I would love to have him like help me design a knife, because his style is awesome. I appreciate it. Yeah, yep. This is awesome. And you said, I'm retired, so all I do is keep up with my knife family. That's awesome, dude. That's good, man. That's really is. Yeah, can try shame it. You get labeled as a troll for what's that? Who labeled you as a troll? I don't think anybody said that. At least not in this live. Maybe in another one. I don't think anybody said that in this one, honestly. I certainly didn't. But yeah. Um, I would like to all the money that I would make off of CDC said that. That's sad. That sucks. CDC guys are alright with me so far. They're cool. I ain't had any issues with them. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, I mean, if you did, then you'll get back in the good graces. It's all good. Everything that I make from YouTube, once I get sponsored and all that, is I want to buy knives for the channel, and everything, the money that I make, I want to put back into the channel. But once I'm full time, then obviously the channel is my job. But until then, from whatever money I make off of any commercials, once it happens, once I get what do you call it, the perks and the memberships and all that, I'll never really ask anybody to like donate or anything. But what I want to do is I want to be able to build off of that, and I want to take it to the next level, and I want to be able to constantly have knives to bring. Yeah, I would love to make my own knife company. Okay, hell yeah, dude. Yeah, I haven't had any problems with him yet at all. It's cool so far, and it's awesome. It's just a good community of guys, for real. It really is. I think it would be awesome to have my own knife company and to collaborate with other people. Could you imagine like a Peterbilt knife guy knife? Think about that one time. You know how badass that would be? Do you know how badass that would be, a Peterbilt knife guy knife? I'm sure it's going to be a fucking goddamn 7-pound knife. He likes them thick. He loves to sharpen the pry bar. He'll tell you. He likes choppers, and so you can expect something big out of him. But it would be awesome to make knives, you know? Like, that's a childhood dream, because I used to make knives out of wood and stuff when I was younger. Yeah, man. I would make knives out of wood, and so for me to be able to get paid to make knives and do videos on making knives and just I just like to play with knives in general. Like today after this, I'm gonna go out and the backyard it doesn't get much sun at all, so it's probably gonna be a little like straight up shady and a little bit like maybe the ground will still be a little bit wet. And he don't drink no Kool-Aid. You hear that? Bama said he don't drink the Kool-Aid. I'm not sure what that is, but hell yeah. May the blade point the way forward. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. That's cool. Sugar is toxic. Jonestown. Yeah. Yep. Knives are just, they're awesome, you know, and I can't wait to test this one right here out. I don't know why. Something about this has tested me. Yeah, this is gonna be cool. It's gonna be fun to test them out. So I'm gonna end this thing probably maybe 2 o'clock, maybe a little bit before. I'm not sure. I'm pretty hungry right now, and I got a bunch of stuff that I'm supposed to be doing that I should have already done, to be honest. But I wanted to hop on here and kick it with you guys for a little bit and say what's up. Yeah, I've really enjoyed it when Doom's on here. For a couple reasons. Not just because he's an awesome person, but because what he brings to the table helps like keep the conversation going. Because sometimes I struggle to keep the conversation going. You guys may not be able to tell that I'm struggling, or you might, but sometimes I struggle to keep the conversation going because I don't want to sit and just stare at the phone and make it uncomfortable or have too much of blank space or anything. Hell yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about, Bama. So, and Doom also, he really does help out because he has a whole lot of knowledge on a whole computer aspect of how to upload and do this and do that and change things and show this page, and it's pretty cool. And I do plan on getting there, and I plan on being able, in time, I want to edit my videos, and I want to do, like, it'll be up to you guys. At the end of the day, I will give you guys, I'll put it like, this ain't going to be no time soon, but later on down the road, Gertrude tells it. He does. Gertrude actually, check this out. Now, you guys don't know this, but Gertrude speaks to him telepathically. And what happens is as he's talking to us, Gertrude's talking to him telepathically, telling him what to say. But at the same time, he's mind controlling Doom, or she's mind controlling Doom, and is making Doom say what she wants. Dude, I appreciate everybody who comes here. I really do. I never want to come off as an asshole. I don't want to come off as a know-it-all. I don't want to come off as a jackass. I just want to come off as being cool and being a down-to-earth guy. And I don't know. You guys know. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of us, and I speak for so many people in the world, we struggle with acceptance. You know, we want to be who we want to be, but we want to be accepted. And so sometimes we're scared to be ourselves because we're afraid that we're not going to be accepted. Yeah. And I don't know about you guys, but I've struggled with acceptance my whole life. You know, I'm sure a lot of us have. Whether we say it or not's another thing. And it's like, I don't know, it is what it is. At this point, I'm almost just babbling, to be honest with you, because I'm just trying, what's that say? So I done 130 minutes. I mean, we could hop off here in 5 minutes. How about that? Because I'm really hungry. My stomach's like, it's growling. I haven't eaten yet, and I'm thirsty, and I got this little swig of freaking Monster left, and I need more Monster, and I got a couple Monsters in the fridge. Yeah. But I appreciate everybody who comes here. I really do. And I like everybody who comes in here, and I want to let everybody know I respect you guys a lot. And I don't just respect you just because I respect you as a man, because I show men respect. I respect people until I don't have a reason to. So I'm not sure if I struggle with acceptance, but I don't want accepted by it. Yeah, right? Yeah, well, I mean, that's... What you're saying is right, because I don't give a fuck about most of the other people out there. Like, the world is fucked, okay? I don't care about this. I care about being socially accepted, but at the same time, not the same social as most people are thinking. Like, people like us, we're more like-minded, so this is who I want to be accepted by. I don't really care about the stranger walking down the street who has Mercedes-Benzes and a whole rack of money and is tied in with this and that and that and this. I want to be accepted by the like-minded people, you know what I mean? It's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah, and I always show respect, and of course I've been in a place for so long to where everything's about respect, and everything's like, it's different, and I still struggle with that mentality hardcore. And but for me, every day is a day to build, and sometimes I have days where I don't give a shit about nothing. It's bad, and I went through that there for a little while, and it was bad, but I've been doing better here, obviously. The thing is, it's like, what the hell am I even saying this for? Because all this shit goes on for the whole world to see. And, yeah. What the fuck? It is what it is. After I get off here, I'm smoking a fatty. You know, it ain't no fatty. I'm just going to break up a little nugget like that guy. Just a little nug and pack the bowl. Knife community is awesome. And I feel like it is a pretty safe place. And I feel like if I needed to really reach out to anybody in the chat, I feel like I could holler at, you know, and talk. Now, will I do that? Who knows? I got a certain handful of people in the knife community that I talk to, and about everything. And I'm pretty sure I'm just like most of you guys. We're all pretty much the same. Is we kind of guard ourselves a little bit. And And yeah, I know we feel like we're free to say what we want and do what we want, act how we want. But we do guard our feelings and emotions in the way we act at certain times. I'm pretty sure that a lot of us can agree on that. Or we have that in common. But yeah. It's for real. I'm a freaking grown ass kid for real. For real. I'm sure a bunch of us in here are. Dude, I have had to do a little time. Hell yeah. Yeah, I went and did a little stretch for shooting at somebody too. And this is definitely, you know where I'm at if you ever need help or whatever, no matter what. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Damn right. And I appreciate that, man. Yeah, that's cool, Floyd. We're getting ready to shut her down now. Oh, we got Brandon Sutton just said, hey. So take it easy, Floyd. You know I will be hitting you up here after the stream anyway. You know that. So take it easy, man. I really appreciate you coming by. As a matter of fact, I'm going to shut it down here. It's 49 after. So, look, I really appreciate everybody who came here. I really do. From the bottom of my heart. And I'm telling you guys that, and that's a serious thing, man. I really appreciate everybody. And I want to have the circle is good, man. You know, it's like a solid group of dudes. And yes, that's right, Crispy Critter. I mean, naked group hugs. What a way to end it. All right, this is it right here. If you're an addict, never quit quitting. Stay strong and live long. Get the help you deserve and live your best life. And if you're struggling with bad thoughts, reach out. There's a whole bunch of guys in this chat right here, including me. You can reach out anytime. You see what they put up on here. Much love to everybody out there. Take it easy and stay greasy. I'm up out of here.